2025 has rolled into history forever. While it lasted, it was a defining moment of instructional impact for Delta's foremost interventionist agency. Welcome to Desopadec Weekly as we conclude a special presentation of the year 2025 in retrospect with all the activities of Delta State's Oil Producing Areas Development Commission. Joy Oche is my name. Thank you for joining us.
I am John Obukoho Nani, Chairman Desopadec. All oil bearing committees should know that the board of Desopadec is a trustee of the dividends of their oil bearing committee. For any project that will be cited in your area, you own that project. Anything that is done, whether by way of human capital development or project cited in your area, you should make sure it is your own and not the board. The board is just there to implement, to apply those things that belong to you, so you own it as your own. This is a plea that by the time you own it, you will know, yes, you are from the oil producing community.
This final episode highlights the last board meeting of the Desopadec held at the Commission's headquarters in Warri, Delta State. Addressing newsmen at the end of the meeting, the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the Desopadec, Chief Festus Ochonogor, expressed appreciation to the Governor of Delta State, Right Honorable Sheriff Oborevwori, for his intervention in settling the huge backlog of debts owed to contractors over the years. He also announced that the Commission had received its 2025 budget from Delta State House of Assembly, assuring that implementation will be swift.
We announced the reception of the 2024 budget from the Assembly. Chairman House Committee on the Desopadec, which has eventually come, and our 2024 is actually a rollover of 2023. That is how our budget runs. We have mandated the members to quickly swing into action towards the implementation of the details of the 2024 budget, because it's a very short period. Because we're expected to start 2025 early next year. So we're also expected to finish 2024 as quickly as possible for us to commence 2025. All this because of the desire of His Excellency, Right Honorable Sheriff, to make impact in the mandate area.
Chief Ochonogor attributed the prevailing peace and stability among staff and across the Desopadec's mandate areas to the people-oriented leadership style of the board. He added that several infrastructure projects executed by the Desopadec across communities were scheduled for commissioning early in the year.
In terms of infrastructure, we have also done our best. We have done our best. Early next year, we are going to commence commissioning of this project.
In his end-of-year message to the people of the mandate areas, Chief Festus Ochonogor thanked stakeholders for their cooperation and unwavering support for the board. The MD assured of improved social amenities in line with the Delta State government's M.O.R.E agenda.
We appreciate the support, because over this year now, the incidence of blockage of our gate reduced, and that one has to also do with the leadership provided by the commission. So we assured them we'll continue to dialogue with them. We'll continue to do the best we can do. Our doors are open. This management has an open door policy, which is very critical. So we'll continue to leave our doors open for them. Anybody has anything to come and discuss with the board is free to come and do that. We will also continue to enjoin them to remain supportive of our governor. Next year, political activities will intensify. We expect them to, at least, the governor has done well across the state, so we don't have any justification to start running our face. What we should be doing is preparing for his return in 2027. So we urge everybody to remain supportive of his government and also remain supportive of the leadership of the board.
A day after the management meeting, the Desopadec board, led by the chairman, Olusegun Nani, and the managing director, Chief Ochonogor, received members of Kogi State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission on a fact-finding visit. In his welcome address, Olusegun Nani described the courtesy call as a testament of the Desopadec's institutional growth, noting that the Commission's track record had attracted interest from other states. He commended the governor of Kogi State, His Excellency Ahmed Usman Ododo, for directing the agency to understudy the Desopadec's operational model towards enhancing service delivery in Kogi State's oil-producing areas.
To our brothers, I think we are working the same way. So that I think we have more representative going to the more the merrier. It is not easy. And what's in mind, anybody who says to you that even you have better state to learn, they will tell you that you carry your money to the best. Because that's what so everything that will happen as we are working for the same.
Olusegun Nani also outlined the Desopadec's organizational structure, modeled after the Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC).
Because the OSOPADEC is informal executive track until the government immediate partner decided to tailor it in accordance with the NDDC system structure. So presently, the OSOPADEC is operating on NDDC structure.
Also speaking, the Desopadec Managing Director, Chief Festus Ochonogor, thanked the Kogi delegation for the visit. He expressed satisfaction that the Desopadec's growth had positioned it as a reference point among similar development agencies. Earlier, the leader of the delegation, Suleiman Ndaraye Abdullahi, thanked the Desopadec for the knowledge shared, noting that Governor Usman Ododo had insisted that the newly established commission, inaugurated on August 1, 2025, should understudy the Desopadec's operational framework. Members of the delegation also had interactive sessions with the Desopadec's executive directors and heads of departments. Earlier on Thursday, November 27, 2025, the executive director of projects, the Desopadec, Dr. Ebenezer Okorodudu, had received the team from Kogi.
First and foremost, let me formally welcome you to Desopadec. On behalf of the board chairman, the managing director, the management team, representative of ethnic nationalities on the board, and staff of Desopadec, we want to welcome you.
Speaking on behalf of the delegation, Engineer Usman Nda Mohammed, Executive Director, Social Services in the Kogi Agency, expressed appreciation for the warm reception.
It's a courtesy call visit so that we can learn, we want to understudy
other oil commission. Our purpose as a newborn baby, which was commissioned in the month of August, this very 2025, we deem it very fit that we are coming to meet fathers and elder brothers on the street. And those fathers, we cannot do it. We don't know how they started. We need to learn from them. And until a man stop learning, the very day you lay your head and they put you on the grave. So we want to believe that we are out to learn from our sister or brother or father agencies, whichever name we can classify them. This commission, Desopadec, was indeed the first place the governor suggested that in his own infinite wisdom, we should try by all means to first of all go to Desopadec and pay a courtesy call.
A related development, the Executive Director of Projects, Dr. Ebenezer Okorodudu, and Executive Director of Social Services, Chief Favor Izokomo, had earlier received the Executive Director of Projects, Ondo State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission, OSOPADEC, Dr. Olujimi Kofo in Warri. Dr. Okorodudu gave an overview of the OSOPADEC's structure and operational evolution.
The OSOPADEC was conceived and the law establishing it was passed when I was commissioner in 2007. And The commission was established with the mandate of utilizing 50% of the derivation fund that come to Delta State for the benefit of upgrading the living standard of the oil-bearing communities that have suffered very long period of neglect, degradation as a result of the exploration of oil and gas in this area. And somewhere along the line, the oil-bearing communities stretches up to 21 local government out of the 25 local government, unlike your state that is domiciled to two local governments.
Also speaking, Chief Favor Izokumo explained that the OSOPADEC operates strictly within the provisions of the enabling law enacted by the Delta State House of Assembly.
When the commission, both the whole board, has proposed the budgetary provision, we can't make use of it until it gets back to the State House of Assembly. And it passed through all due process. They will approve before they will send it back to us. So there is a role that the committee on Desopadec play. Without their support, there is no way we can function.
In his remarks, Dr. Olujimi Kufu noted that the visit was necessitated by a directive to restructure OSOPADEC in line with best practices following the emergence of a governor from the oil-producing areas of Ondo State.
The mandate we got from the governor, which is apart from restructuring the commissions in line with the similar institution like that of the Imo State OSOPADEC and that of Desopadec, we felt that we have a lot of commitment that has to be done. And we need to also talk with the similar institutions so that we can have a good argument to now present to the governor maybe the need to improve on the percentage of the release that they are giving to us. And for us to now convince them, we need to look at one or two or three institutions to see if their own percentage of release from the derivative funds is higher than us, higher than the 40% that we are enjoying. So these are the basic reasons why we felt that there is need for me to also come and do a visit and discuss with the executive to see what is the present structure and to see the either statutory and otherwise that could also at the end enhance our position. That's it for my visit. So, and I appreciate as I came in with the reception I received from you, which so much appreciative, and I thank you for doing that. So thank you very much.
In another development, the Executive Director of Finance and Administration, the OSOPADEC, Chief Orenekome Okubo, reaffirmed his commitment to grassroots development through end-of-year empowerment program for residents of Isoko North and Isoko South local government areas. Chief Orenekome Okubo described the initiative as a personal responsibility aimed at giving back to his people and ensuring a memorable festive season.
I want to sincerely thank God for today, for making it possible for us to be gathered in this place. I want to believe in the course of this year, I have done several empowerments, and this is the last one I'll be doing for 2025 because this is a festive period. We are empowering 250 skilled and 250 people in Isoko Nation. The skilled people standing before us, we will be empowering them with 200,000 each. While the rest people who will give them a little token of 100,000 each. I believe in empowering the skilled people. Why? These are people that have learned businesses and possibly don't have the means to push it. Conclusively, Okugbe Isoko, I'm giving the group 100 bags of rice.
The staff and management of the OSOPADEC also joined Honorable Jonathan Guru, Orobo representative on the board, at the burial ceremony of his late father, Deacon James Guru, in Ogbudu community in Udu local government area, delivering a sermon titled "The Place of Tears in Life." The officiating priest, Bishop Mafan Madeyi of Divine Word Mission Church, admonished the congregation to reflect deeply in life. Family members paid tributes to the late deacon, describing him as a man of peace, humility, and love. Dignitaries present included the chairman of the OSOPADEC, Olorogun John Nani, the managing director, CEO, Chief Festus Ochonogor, executive directors, former the OSOPADEC managing director, Chief Askia Oge, and representatives of the various ethnic nationalities on the board. The OSOPADEC journey through the 2025 operational year has highlighted purposeful leadership, strategic project execution, and meaningful community impact across the oil-producing areas of Delta State. As this chapter closes, the OSOPADEC looks ahead to 2026 with renewed focus, strengthened institutional capacity, and a firm commitment to delivering inclusive and people-oriented development in line with the Delta State Governor Oborevwori's M.O.R.E agenda.
And at that we do, before they do the road, flood the day everywhere. Now suffer, we suffer for this road. Motor no dey enter. Once rain don start to fall, motor no dey enter. Then when sun, better dry season come, motor no fit see dey enter. For one full year, we know the motor no dey enter here past 2-3 months. So we happy say where they can't do this road. Now we dey enjoy the road in the evening. Everywhere the day smooth, everywhere good, everywhere stew for the road. So now we dey enjoy the road. We thank God for the OSOPADEC we could do the road away. We thank God too for the contractor. Now kudos to the contractor when he could do the road. Now better person and he do good job. Since when they do this road, so all the rain when they fall this year, so nothing they happen again. Flood not there again. All the water straight to the drainage because they do drainage, put better strong drainage put inside. So we happy say they don't do the road away. We enjoy the road now.
A greater phase beckons a new year, defined by greater progress and shared prosperity. That's our package for today. Thank you for watching this edition of the OSOPADEC Weekly. Let us do it again in a fortnight when we return with more for your viewing pleasure on the OSOPADEC Weekly. But until then, continue to follow us on our social media handles for all your questions, contributions, and suggestions on how together we will build a greater and better Delta State. On behalf of the entire crew, Joy Uche is my name. I'll see you in a fortnight.